Hi everyone, welcome to A Modern Midwest Homestead. My name is Catherine and today I am going to be showing you the animals that we have on our homestead. I am so excited to be part of this collaboration that Sarah from A Homesteading Hustle set up, where she has invited many different homesteaders to show the animals that they have on their homesteads and what their purpose is. Are they just for fun, a pet? Are they going to be for meat or eggs? So if you're interested in checking out some more homestead tours, check out the link in my description below for the playlist, or you can search the hashtag purpose or pet and see what other homesteaders are doing. We haven't had animals on our homestead for very long. Actually, this is the first year that we have had ducks and meat chickens. And of course, I would love to add more animals to the homestead as we're able, but this is where we're starting out. Thanks so much for joining me, and let's take a look at some of our animals. We've talked about getting chickens for eggs for a couple years, but neither Dwayne or I were very excited about the idea of getting chickens. Then one of our neighbors offered us some duck eggs to try, and we absolutely love them. So we decided to skip the chickens and go straight to ducks for eggs. Of course, I don't do anything the simple, straightforward way. So I researched duck breeds and settled on silver appleyard ducks. Now, these are a dual purpose breed, which means they will produce a good amount of eggs, anywhere from 2 to 300 a year, and they will have decent meat. Silver appleyards are a rare breed and they are listed as threatened by the Livestock Conservancy. So, my goal is not only to have delicious duck eggs to eat and sell, but also to begin a breeding program and have ducklings to sell as well. We'll have to see how that plan goes as our ducks mature and we're able to see what genetics we're working with. I want to make sure that the ducklings that I'm selling are going to be true to the breed and have the right characteristics. One really cool thing about ducks is that once they start laying, anywhere from 4 to 7 months, they will lay almost nonstop through the entire year. Whereas chickens will actually stop laying in the wintertime when the day length gets shorter. That does not affect ducks the same way. If you've watched my channel before, you probably already know that we have been raising Cornish cross chickens for the first time this year. Cornish cross chickens are pretty well the standard breed for meat chickens. They come to weight quickly and have a really nice amount of meat, as well as being pretty easy to pluck and clean. We've been really happy with the Cornish cross breed, and we will most likely do these again, although next time we know that we need to plan the timing better so that we aren't butchering chickens when it's so hot. We've already butchered half of the chickens, and the ones that we have left needed some more time to put on a little more weight. These girls have put on the weight that they needed to, and they are ready to butcher. So we are actually going to be doing that tomorrow, and I will be taking them off of feed this afternoon. Something that I have never talked about on here is that we also raise sheep, and we've been raising sheep since before I even knew what homesteading was. We started Milner Club Lambs in 2009 with 4 bred ewes, and now our flock is up to 40 mature ewes and 15 ewe lambs, as well as a few bucks or rams that we will use for breeding. Our sheep are predominantly Hampshire, but they're crossbred, so they're not 100% Hamp. This breed is raised for their meat, but specifically, ours are bred to have superior genetics of show quality, and the lambs are shown in fairs and other competitions. They're judged on their muscling, their finish, and their structural soundness. And our older kids have been showing their lambs at some of our local fairs this past summer. The lambs need to be in a certain size range at a certain time of year when the shows are happening. So we're actually in the middle of breeding season right now, and we're going to start lambing in December through February. And then the lambs that are born this winter will actually be ready to show next summer. Over the last 13 years, Dwayne has developed our flock and improved our herd genetics tremendously. He has an amazing eye for pairing that buck and ewe to get the characteristics that he wants to see in these lambs. He has done an amazing job with our flock. Of course, not all of our lambs are going to be show quality, so the ones that aren't will go to market, and we always have a few processed for us to eat. Now, lamb is truly my favorite meat, and I have spent years learning how to cook it properly, and when it's done right, it is so hard to beat. Anyone who has been raising livestock for meat knows how hard it has been the last few years to get appointments to have animals processed. So, we've actually been out of lamb in our freezer for a while now. We just had a couple lambs taken to the packing plant, and we're supposed to be getting them back this week. And we are so excited and so ready to have lamb to eat again. I hope you guys enjoyed this look around our homestead at the different animals that we're raising. And I would love to know, leave me comments below, what animals do you raise? Is there a certain animal that you think of right away when someone mentions homesteading? Or do you have any questions about the animals that we are raising? Thanks so much for joining me on the homestead today. If you guys like this video, please make sure to share it and subscribe to see more videos like this in the future. Thanks so much.